Hello everyone, today we'll be ranking every single Piggy main chapter from chapter 1, House, to chapter 12, The Lab. Now, what do I mean by main chapter? I mean a chapter which has the chapter word before the name of the map, so like House, but unlike Distorted Memory for an example. Now the example on the screen will be how the format of this video will be for ranking each Piggy chapter. Got it? Good. Now let's begin the video. Up very last we have book 1 chapter 3, The Gallery. The reason why the gallery is very last is because the chapter's kinda irrelevant to the story. I mean, yeah, Doggy does talk to us about something at the end of the chapter, but it doesn't really matter. Literally all that happens is your car runs out of fuel, you escape the gallery through the exit, and then talk to Doggy. That's it, it's just filler. Like seriously, if you remove this chapter at all, so chapter 2 to 4, missing gallery won't change anything at all. The only thing I really like about this chapter is that map itself. It's actually really fun going between all 3 floors. It's actually way balanced than you think, though you can beat it really fast. Up next, coming really close to gallery, we have the carnival. Honestly, I would put the carnival at number 24 if it wasn't for one thing, the story in this chapter. Like, once you beat this chapter, you get to meet Zizzy and Pony, who are basically your main side characters for the rest of the story. Like, if you didn't go to the carnival and say you went to somewhere else, the story would change completely just because of this chapter missing. The reason why it's number 23 is the map is so easy, it's ridiculous how easy it is. Like, they tried reworking it a couple of times, making it slightly harder, but it never really solves the problem. Like, I wouldn't hate this chapter so much if it wasn't chosen by every single player, because all they want is a free win and 3 Piggy points, but when they're Piggy, then they have to suffer dealing with all that. The worst part about it is that I actually kinda like the design of the map, but because I've seen it so much, it's actually ruins the entire vibe of the map for me. At number 22, we have The Safe Place. The reason why The Safe Place is 22nd is because you're literally going up and stairs, up and down, up and down, up and down for the entire game. Honestly, that's all you do. And unless you memorize the entire Safe Place layout, which you probably haven't because that map is so boring, you probably will not find 1 or 2 items, which will waste a bunch of time. Either that or you have the magnifying glass, which basically allows you to see everything, so that's a really good ability for this map. Thankfully, they added a second staircase, which is stop hogging the first staircase, which helps camping stop a lot, honestly. And the staircase is actually really detailed, so props to them, but they didn't really rework the rest of the map. The story in this chapter is actually pretty decent though. Basically, Willow decides to give one of her TSP members, Baron, a literal rocket launcher, tells him to blow up the safe place, trying to wake us up without killing us to get us out of the building, and then they trap us into this cage in the new hangout spot. All that happens is the Safe Place crew apologizes to Pony that Zizzy died in the previous chapter. The last interesting thing about this chapter is like the bot called Raze. He's like super weird. He has all these stuff to kill people with on his entire body. Like, is he an experiment or what? At number 21, we have Book 2, Chapter 7, The Port. The reason why this map is so low is just, like, the actual map is good, but like I just don't like the vibe of the map, to be honest. It's just not my thing, honestly. Like the sound of the waves at the shore is cool and all, but I don't like it. And I also really don't like the box theme. It's literally just and I don't really like searching for the keys that much on this map, especially on in those two buildings. I feel like finding some keys and items like batteries can be really hard. Like, I just don't find it that interesting going in between each of the buildings. Though I do like the lighthouse, but finding all 4 batteries is kind of just like, it's not that interesting. It could have been way more interesting. Though, once you get all 4 batteries in, like, the ship coming in, if you get to see that, it's, like, insanely cool. I like how you have to enter the ship to win. It's pretty unique, though. There could have been, like, a cool animation of entering the ship instead of just running into an invisible wall. In this chapter, the end cutscene, we meet Budgie, who's the captain of this ship, which will be important for Chapter 8, though we will talk about that once we get to the ship now. Honestly, I feel like another map in Book 2 does the port chapter, like, way better as, like, a port or dock. At number 20, we have Book 1, Chapter 5, The School. I honestly like the school's design, and like how the keys are laid out. Though playing as Survivor is just way too easy, and Piggy will never catch up to you. And Piggy can just camp in like the basement exit, the sewers, and it's basically impossible for the survivors to win unless they have Bunny. But if they use all their Bunny carrots, then they're cooked. The reason why Piggy has to camp is because the map is just a giant square. The survivors can just run around. There's no trap which can do it. To stop it, really. Not even Crawler, because you can just have a decoy, or that new ability which removes traps. And then Piggy can't do anything but camp in the basement, because that's their only reliable way to get kills. And doing that camping is not really fun for anyone, not even Piggy. Just sitting there waiting, hoping a survivor comes down trying to unlock the exit. The thing I do like about this chapter is the cutscenes. The intro's music makes the intro sound really cool. And the exit, when you at the exit cutscene, you get to meet Mr. P, which is the antagonist of Book 1 for the very first time. So this chapter is kind of important. And then at the end of this cutscene, you go unconscious for some reason. I don't really know why. Then you get sent to the hospital, which is Chapter 6. Did I mention we meet Bunny? I don't think I did. Well, she's also pretty important for the next 2 chapters, Chapter 6 and 7. Number 19, Book 1, Chapter 4, The Forest. That was a neat intro for number 19, The Forest, wasn't it? I enjoy playing in the Forest chapter against the ball. Playing against the player, or playing as the player Piggy, is just way too hard to win as Piggy. The only real opportunity you get kills is with the Crawler trap if you have it, Doggy if you get lucky, and the tower, because that tower is pretty dangerous, jumping down or it glitching. Talking about the tower, if you have more than one item in there, which should hopefully be the wrench in the yellow safe, you're probably going to get cooked, because Piggy will eventually go up there and figure out there's still an item you need up there. And then they can just like make a whole defense. Oh dang, I just died. Damn, that's sad. Yeah, so basically it's just impossible for like going up there multiple times without risking your life unless the piggy is getting distracted by someone else, or you're against the bot and you loop them far enough that they won't catch up. Like, if you have to rush that tower first by getting the plank down and then opening the yellow safe and hoping Piggy hasn't spawned in and is not targeting you, because if you're stuck up there, there's no other way to get down. The vent is actually useless, and I've seen Piggy and the bot climbing through the vent so many times, they're kidding me. It's actually like a disadvantage, it being there almost. Enough of that tremendous tower. The rest of the map is just way too easy for the players just to go around Piggy. Like, it's so open, Piggy doesn't really have a good enough chance to corner people. The only time they can really corner people is in those cabins, the tower, and then the cave where the white key is located. I do like the layout of this map, but like on certain runs, like some of the keys that you need will not be needed to use at all. So sometimes you won't have to use the green or orange key, which really just makes them useless, and like it's like a 50-50 on like how lucky you get and how much stuff you need to use. I do like how you have to use the wrench 3 times instead of just once. That it's really unique, and it's like it makes the pacing of this chapter a bit less fast, like a bit more manageable for Piggy to have a chance of winning. I also like the idea of lighting up the torch on the campfire and then using it to melt the cave, the ice around the white key. I think the problem with like a lot of these really open maps is that you don't need to use anything, like not any keys to enter most of the map. It's just automatically open, so Piggies at default, once they spawn in, they're already at a disadvantage because the players hadn't had to do anything yet. Overall, I like the idea that Doggy got infected. I actually like the lore behind it as well, which is explained like in book 2, I think. Yeah, I think. And the radio at the end of the chapter isn't much, but it's like a basic cliffhanger, but it works, I guess, for this intro of school. Yeah, so basically, the reason why this is number 19 on the list is just because it's unbalanced. That's kind of it. There's nothing else to talk about this map, so I guess we go to number 18 now. At number 18, we have Book 1, Chapter 6, The Hospital. The Hospital is a pretty cool map. It has some pretty cool features, like having to fill up the vials and put it on the safe to get the white key. And it's a pretty cool map with a pretty cool bot jump scare. The reason why it's just so low is because it's like so criminally difficult. But like, unless you're playing against the bot and you know what you're doing, you're gonna struggle and die a lot if you're trying to beat this in a public server. Like, assuming the players are good and are not completely brain dead. I do think this was the chapter which introduced key cards. Was it? Chapter 1, no. Chapter station. Yeah, it definitely was. Also, the exit is just rigged. Like, the only way I can get through the exit consistently is on bot mode, where I can loop the killer the piggy for a long time, and so they're far enough that I can actually get in and out before they get in. Because if you're stuck there against a player, one trap of any kind, other than like the mouse trap or something, then you're dead. There's nothing you can do about it because you're trapped. There's not even a vent out there. Another really hard thing about this map is knowing where Piggy is, because you don't know if they're on the bottom floor or on the top floor and they're about to sneak up on you, because all the walls are so closed in. Like, they could be like just about to go through the door when you're leaving and you won't know it, and then you have to get absolutely jump scared by like that loud jump scare, which is like really scary sometimes. The ending is pretty good, where Mr. P, instead of bringing you guys, he leaves you behind at the hospital because he made Bunny drink this like infection potion, which will make her infected. So he left us behind because he also thought we were going to be infected, which we are for some reason not. We're immune. So now that basically sets the rest of like the goals for book 1, which is defeat Mr. P. There's not really much else to say about this chapter. I guess after the end cutscene, they somehow decide to go to the metro. Don't know how they thought that out of all places, but alright. Okay, so that was rankings 24 through 18. If you want me to make a part 2, which I'll probably do anyways, like and subscribe, watch my other videos, ring bell if you want. That's gonna it. Bye.